Honor, I think you might want to take a look at this footprint. It looks like...
Blood? Whose footprint is this?
Tread indicates a person, likely male, feet approximately size 10. It seems to be pointing away from those doors.
Wander, you're a murderer.
What?
Wide feet, size 10?
Oh, shit.
I'm kidding. Huh. I wonder what's in there. They're locked. But it looks like they're locked from the outside unless there's a special combination lock in there. Oh, maybe that's what's being transmitted. Maybe someone's transmitting the secret code to unlock the door. And it was a heist gone wrong.
I doubt.
But look, there are dials on that door. Don't you wear a size 10?
Yeah.
My shoe size is variable between types of shoe. Because sneakers, I need to wear a little bit larger. Sandals and dress shoes, I need to wear smaller. Boots, it can be in between. It really depends on the make and model of the shoe. I have narrow feet. But I'm anywhere between like a 7.5 and a 9. I would say I average about an 8 or an 8.5, but it really depends on the shoe. I tend to wear, for sneakers though, women's 9s. Or men's 8s. I do like the fit of men's 8 shoes, if they're sneakers. But that's in part because the brand I like getting runs fairly narrow. So even if I get a men's version of the sneaker, it fits my feet better. But the interesting thing is, let's see. I hate how women's shoes are always so gaudy if they're sneakers. They're always bright yellow and bright neon pink with white soles and just, For my sneakers, I like dark and unassuming. So if I can get something that's black soles and black shoes, just all over, then I'm really happy. But for the most part, they only ever offer that in men's. If you get a woman's shoe that's black, then it always has this blazing bright white sole. I don't like that. I do concede, when I had the option more recently, I had to really replace my men's 8 shoes. I mean, I can still wear them, but the tread on them is really going for the sneakers. So I finally conceded. I'm like, okay, I'll have to get new shoes. But are they going to be the next version of that particular shoe in a men's 8, completely in black? Or am I going to try out a woman's shoe? And fortunately, they had a woman's shoe that appealed to me enough. Instead of having bright white soles, it had gray soles. And instead of being pitch black, it was sort of like a dark indigo with a little bit of mint interspersed. And I have a soft spot for blue-greens like mint. So I was like, okay, maybe I can finally get a woman's shoe. And I'll have to try it more often. Maybe I need to tighten them a little bit more. I tried the 8.5 and oof. The problem with that is the toe rubbed on the front the wrong way. So getting the woman's 9 is best. But yes. So whenever I do feel that with my front toes, I have to get the next half size up. Which is why I'm actually really fond of sandals that are, the toeless sandals, because then you don't have to worry so much about where your toe will lie, so long as it stays within the sole. But that's enough about shoes. Wander just has to make sure he gets shoes that are wide enough and don't pinch him, and don't have much of an arch. You see, I have fair arches, but Wander is a little flat-footed. Are you a flat-foot? Or
Pretty.
are you just more so?
I'm pretty flat-footed.
So unfortunately, if he gets shoes with arches in them,
It hurts.
yeah.
Like, it took me forever to break in my current shoes.
Well, the other weird thing is, I know that people in chat are saying they're calling you Lumberfoot. The weird thing about Wander is that the majority of his calluses are on his big toe. He puts most of his weight. Would you say you put most of your weight on your toes when you walk?
Yeah, I walk specifically big toe centric because I couldn't put weight on my arches growing up because it would hurt.
Yeah, so for me, I definitely do heel toe. I mean, if you're doing athletics, you want to use more of the ball of your foot for reaction time. But when it comes to where my calluses have developed, I haven't really developed much for calluses on my feet. I have nice soft feet. But yeah, Wander has a sizable callus on each of his big toes.
This is hard. Let's see.
I was talking with my friends. One of my friends said that they had different sized feet. It's like a full half size difference between them. That must be so unfortunate because unless you can find a company that allows you to buy a pair of shoes but in a different size. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And do you know what the sad part about that is? Even if you bought 2 pairs of shoes, you couldn't use them interchangeably because you couldn't have like the same left shoe larger and the right smaller. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mildly. Also mildly distracted. I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
This is... I'm not going to say hard mode. But I'm starting to get kind of tired, so it's...
That's understandable. The 4 you can probably extend to the right in the second row.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which means there's only 2 more spots for the 2, which means the second row is complete.
That has to be there. 2 has to be there. That has to be locked off. Second row.
Yep.
Let's see.
You know that the 3 can extend all the way down.
Yep.
And the 4 has to be complete up top.
Give me a second. Still sorting everything for a bit.
Yeah, it's just the 2 4s are done. Up top.
Yep. Just an amount to X off every single time.
Yeah, X off all of those rows that are done, or the columns I should say, so that you know where the 1 and the 2 will be for that middle row.
Yep. There you go.
It's a book.
It's a book.
Captain's Log.
Stardate
22
1996.
The Anemone's logbook. There's an entry for every day, all written by Mel. Check out yesterday's log entry. Could not carry out safety checks last night. Ordered to keep away from entrance to cargo hold by Ray. Understand and respect privacy concerns, but cannot risk safety of ship. Will raise issue urgently tomorrow morning.
Why would Ray want to stop Mal from going into the cargo hold?
There's obviously more going on here than we first thought. Captain Cruz's last log entry says Ray wouldn't let them near the cargo hold, or him. Do you have any idea why?
No.
We found a bloody footprint by those doors.
That's the cargo hold.
Interesting. What size shoe are you? Oh, what size are your shoes, Captain?
10 or 11, but I haven't been in there. Besides, it's locked, and I don't have the key.
Is this your GPS device?
No, I prefer the old-fashioned way. An astrolabe? I go with my gut. That doesn't sound like an efficient way of navigating. Hasn't let me down yet.
So, interesting. Either someone stored a bloody body as well in the cargo hold, or, There's a bloody footprint over at the bridge.
Huh. That might allow us to narrow down exactly where the attack happened. It seemed to be leading away from a locked door. Oh, really? Guess we better start looking for a key.
Mel wrote an entry in the ship's log yesterday. It says Ray Kino ordered him to keep out of the cargo hold.
You heard Ray earlier. He doesn't want people snooping around his boat. What's that got to do with his case?
He's trying to hide something. Shouldn't that put Ray back on our list of suspects?
Knowing him, it's probably something to do with his sister. Ray Kino is well known to the LAPD. He's represented his sister in over a dozen different cases, and won every time.
Oh, is he a renowned lawyer or something?
Yeah. I agree there's grounds for suspicion here, but you don't take the Kinos to court without a damn good reason. If there's a case against them, we can find it.
Come with me, Scout. I've got a hunch.
What's up, Honor?
Seems like the net is closing in on Mal, but I still have some unanswered questions.
Like, why he killed Lori?
And what's inside that cargo hold? Right now, I can think of a few possibilities. There could be a body in the cargo hold, or Mal was stealing from it. But I think there might be a body in there if someone's having bloody shoes. There's another body in the cargo hold. Or was that what Scout said? Or did Honor say
No, that's
it?
what she said.
Okay, good. Aaron killed someone as part of her twisted writing process. Mal found out, but he knew Ray always wins in court. He needed hard evidence and witnesses.
So he decided to expose them in the middle of the party.
He called in sick and sneaked aboard, but he didn't realize that Lori had been hired as a guard. She surprised him outside the cargo hold, and he shot her. And he was lucky no one heard. We know the rest. He panicked, dumped the body in a lifeboat, and fled the scene.
It fits almost perfectly with what we know, but we're missing one key piece of evidence.
Is there really a body inside the cargo hold? And who is it? Come on. We better tell Cross.
No, find the key.
Find the code.
Another body. This just keeps getting better. All Hollywood parties this dangerous? Are all Hollywood parties this dangerous?
Only the good ones. We need to see your cargo hold.
A place of secrets and shadows. What do you think you'll find there?
I think you already know.
How could I? Do you even know what you want to find?
Enough games. There could be a body in there.
Ah, so you want to find a body. Understandable. Murder helps you to justify your existence.
What are you babbling about? If I wanted to be psychoanalyzed, I'd talk to a shrink.
Who has the key to the cargo hold?
You're mistaken. Your friend thinks the cargo hold is the key.
My syntax parser must be malfunctioning. It's not you, it's her. She won't give us a straight answer. Aaron, don't tell them anything.
They don't even know what they want to know.
We want to know what's in your cargo hold. I object. First you take over the yacht, now you want to dig through our private property. On whose authority? Damn it, Kino, this is about murder. Your conjecture. No allegation justifies such a gross overreach of power. I'll have your badge for this. I'd better go after him. I'm in enough trouble with my captain as it is.
But what about the body? Isn't there some law that lets you search the hold?
I don't know. I've never seized a yacht before.
This is fun, isn't it?
Maybe Cross can't do anything, but we can.
We can try, but the door's still locked.
Every lock has a key, Scout. We just need to find it.
Luckily, it's somewhere around here. Ooh, this one's got some goods. Oops. Not always in the best spot, but that's a good start.
I'm eyeing your water bottle.
Nope. Go get your own.
Oh, but then I'd have to go all the way downstairs.
I am very thirsty, Shell, and have been very thirsty all day. I have been
Fun.
guzzling water left and right since we started this session. This is a
I'm
no
surprised you don't
sharing.
need to go pee more often.
Yeah. I am a thirsty man. Yes, this is a no sharing, no caring situation today. I am just too thirst. Let's see. Water is thirsty. Is this code vein? Well, at least I'm not Jesse. Let's see. Well, that was an interesting start. Ugh. Too soon wonder. She might not be dead. I'm holding out hope. Let's see. Oh. That helps. So you're on a boat. Think of how much water there is, mate. Excuse me. Have you ever tried drinking salt water? That shit's nasty. That
Wait,
shit's
what's going on?
50% fish pee.
I mean, have you ever taken into account that all our tap water was once also contaminated?
I mean, we are all as humans made up of dinosaur poop.
Same atoms have been recycled forever.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Trying to get water to go pee. Oh, that reminds me. What day is today in April? It hasn't been raining, so I haven't been able to sing one of my favorite Disney songs. And it's not really one of my favorite Disney songs. It's just a song that I remember very fondly when I was a kid. The whole drip, drip, drop, little April shower.
Uh-oh. I made a mistake.
drip, drip, drop when the sky
Shell.
is falling. Yep.
Brand in the game, I need your help.
Yep.
I goofed here. This 2-4 can't happen here, and
Clearly, that X shouldn't be there.
but it has to be.
But it can't be.
I think we might have to just start over when I'm
Well,
awake.
don't start over the 10s. You know that the 10s... Well,
No.
well, don't the 10s have to be at least the middle 5?
Yeah, they do. Okay.
And that means the 11 has to be the middle 5 as well. At the very least. Correct?
It has to be the middle 6.
Ah. You just put down 7.
Sorry, the middle 7. Because it can only extend up and down 4. There's a mistake in the 3-4 column early on. Oh. Because this could be... This could be the 3. Okay.
Okay, let's look at the 2 and the 5, for instance. Wonder? Right?
2 and 5?
That column, right?
Okay, here.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you know
so
that
the 5 has
has
to be here.
there. And that 1 has to be X'd off. That's in the middle. So you know precisely where the 4 has to go.
Yep.
Okay, speaking of 3 and 4.
This one?
Go
we
up.
don't know. Because the 4 could
the
be
4.
down here.
Okay, the 4 can be down there. Okay, right,
Yep.
right. And let's look at other possibilities. 2 and 2, 2 and 4. 2 and 4. No, those all look good. Oh, you know it has to be there? Then that means that X is off, and then you have the 5 that extends. Yeah. So see, that's... You were off there. Before. 5 wasn't over as far. Which means that the 4 and the 2 have to be above.
Yeah.
See, in the 3rd column?
Oh, this one.
Yes, go up.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the same on both sides. I thought you were talking about the other 2-4.
Yeah. Wait, why did you X that off? The 11 needs to extend.
Oh. Wait, hold up.
Yeah, you put that there, but it should fill. Is that 11? Oh, but then the 2 can't be there. What did you fill in?
Because here's the problem. If these 2 4s are up here... Yeah. We definitely have some kind of inherent mistake here that's screwing this whole thing up.
But it can't be the 10, 10, 11. Right? Because the middle of the 10s are immutable. Wait, why are you keeping that upper corner filled?
Give me a second, we're getting hit by... we're getting hit by shitty comments.
Yeah, because
Okay.
those can't be moved.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, these are ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those are done.
That has to be the part of the 3. That one on the far left.
This? Yeah.
That's a 3, so it can shift one side or the other.
We know the 2, 5. The 5 has to be down here.
Which we had determined before. So other things that we might be able to figure out.
Oh, the 4 extends over by 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this has got to be... No, we don't know if this is part of the 4.
Mm-hmm. Same with the 5.
This has to be part of the 6, though, but we don't know which direction the 6 goes. Okay, we know at the very least 6 is over there, which means we can lock those off.
Because it has to be part of the 4.
Yeah, because...
Which means the 3, you can fill in one dot up there.
Yeah. Let's see. This has to be part of the 5, so that's
That
X'd
has to be
off,
X'd
which
off.
means that's that. Means that's there, which means this is part of the 6. Let's see.
The 3 can go one way or the other.
This Minesweeper with extra steps. It's kind of completely different. Like, nautograms are kind of their own beast. Let's see. Very hard, too. We're on the final chapter, and it is rough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put that there.
Right, because the 4 can't extend all the way to the end. Yeah, we're at a place where that can go one way or the other. Let's see. How would the 5-4 work? Can you do some purples for
This one.
speculation?
Too big. Because the 4 could be here.
Ah,
Or this could be the 4. Yeah.
no, you're right. And the 3-5 can extend that way too. Same with the 3-1-1.
We know that's there at the very least.
What did you fill in?
This one? Because we knew this had to be a 2. We don't know if this is another 2, though.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to hide chat, though. People are helping too much. Let's see.
Unfortunately, the 2-4-6-2 and 10. None of the 10s in the 11.
This extends down, at the very least. Which means this has to be part of the 4.
Yes.
Which means we can X those off and put that 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So that means we can lock that off. Extend the 5 out just by a bit.
You can put that X there. Up. Up. Right?
Here?
Yeah.
You're right. Means we know where this 4 is. This has to be a 1. Because we can't fit 2 1s over there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
But could you fit a 3-1-1 in there anyway? Oh, but yeah.
Yeah,
would
so
have to
you
be
could
there.
easily fit a 3 over here and a 1 over here, or a 3 and a 1 here.
Yeah.
We just don't know where this one sits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, in this case, here, I'll do it here.
That means it would
3-point
have to be
swing.
the 11, right? That remains filled, no matter which way you go.
Okay, so that means we do know one of the 4s is down here. So, we had screwed that up. What about the 11? Well, we can move the 11 down by 1. Ugh. I guess I should have chat open just slightly. I know people are... I know people really want to help here. It's just a matter of, like, if everybody shouts solutions and where we should look, then I'm not playing anymore. And I might as well just write a script that does Twitch Plays Picross. Which I'm sure would actually be pretty successful, but... Or not. I would... Huh. That would actually be kind of interesting to watch. Oh. If we know this is here, this has got to be part of one of the 3s. So you can put that there.
Doesn't really do much for either of those rows because they have 1s or 2s.
It's messy.
Oh, the 4 though.
This one?
No, you can fit a 2-4
Mm-hmm.
up there at the top. So not yet. Wish we could figure out where those 10s would go, but not yet. After this puzzle, though, we might want to stop because
Oh, absolutely.
I am falling asleep.
Oh, here we go. There's a 2.
Oh, nice.
Which means we can lock that off. Which means we know where this 10 is.
Nice. Yep. Which means you can lock off everything underneath it.
Push this here. It means we know for a fact this 3 is down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. There's something.
A 2 at the top. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which means we know where this is. We know where this 3 is. We know where these are, because the 2 has to be somewhere within
Oh, the 4 has to connect those
this
2
range.
together.
These are X'd off, which means the 10...
Wonder.
Shell? 1 second.
That's not right. That's not right. Go up.
What?
That has to be a 4.
Oh, God
Don't
damn
X
it.
that off. You just X'd off those in that row before, yeah. That has to be... Why did you...
It was because we'd X'd off all of these. Because we had these 2 here. Because we know this has to be a 2, so I X'd these off because you can't fit the 2 in here. This is the 2. Wait.
Yes, but...
Oh, I extended this up too much.
Yes, that was an X before. Is it still 5 and 5?
Okay. Yeah.
So then you X that off the top of the 10, right?
Probably. Except for now I'm doubting what caused me to extend it upwards like this.
Yeah, you tend to make snap judgments without actually passing it by me.
Well, I find openings. Yeah, the main problem is it's 1 a.m. We should have stopped a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm frustrated because we had somebody throwing around slurs and that throws me off my game a little bit. You know, just the usual people doing drive-by shit comments.
Really?
Yeah.
Those people again?
Yeah.
Hopefully you banned them.
I did. I banned both of them. It's just kind of one of those where it's just like, it always gets stuck in my head a little bit when somebody is just an absolute crap goblin. Here, I'm actually gonna just clear this, because I want to double check. Oh, right, because we figured out this is a 4, so we put this here. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. So, I know at the very least, this is locked off.
Right.
And this is locked off. Because these are there. Let's see. This is up here, so at least this 10 extends up by a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So that means these are locked off. Okay, so now we know where that is.
Oh, hey, that's a 1. Left? Yeah.
This.
Hmm?
That has to be X off, so that's the 2. So that's got to be X'd off. Because that's the 4.
That's a 5.
That's a 2. We just don't know
So
which
then you
2.
know the 3.
So we know where the 3 is. Let's see, which means we know the 3 is over here somewhere. Which means that's the 4, which we already, I guess, knew.
This is an interesting thing. Now that looks like a bunny with a long tail.
It does kind of have that.
But we know it's not going to be the case. It's going to be something else. Maybe a glass of something.
Okay, that's a 2.
Maybe the keys are hiding in a
2
glass.
is here. Lock that off, which means this is locked off. This is the 3. Lock that off. The 2 is for... That's there.
How do you know where the 6 is going to be situated?
Here? Because I'd filled in this point because this 2.
Ah, yeah, the 2.
And so the 6 had to be in there somewhere. Okay. I'll knock that off because that can't be there. No matter what, this has to be X'd off.
Oh, the 3 can be finished in that first column. Well, sorry. 5th from the right. Yep. Which means you know the 2 can't be there. Alright.
Okay, there we go.
Then you know that first 2 in that row can't be. No, they can't be there. X.
Oh, you're right.
X them.
Yep.
Which means that that's X. Or that's a filled in. You're clicking a lot of the wrong stuff at this point.
I am
You're way too
very
tired.
tired.
That's a 2. There we go. Balloons.
Balloons? Is that all that's holding the boat up?
No, Scout. The yacht is floating just fine on its own. These are just for decoration.
Decoration? For what purpose?
There's not really a purpose. Sometimes you just want the place to look nice.
And you do this by hiding parts of it with bright colors?
I guess that's one way of putting it.
In that case, you should keep these balloons. You never know what we might, when we might need to hide something.
What was behind?
I don't know.
But why were they clues?
I don't know, and I don't care.